Welcome back everybody to another spectacular episode of Leon's Garage Adventures. We're going to build a fuel tank for this out of this. As you might have guessed, the first thing that we have to do is pull the gas tank, and I've already done that. This tank's in actually pretty good shape. As you can see, I've already drained it and it doesn't look too terrible in there. There's a little bit of rust in the back section and the front where the plastic isn't. Now that the tank is out and cleaned up, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I am putting a bigger pump in. Here's the original, and there's the pump going in. And so here's the problem. It doesn't exactly fit in the hole, and especially with the ring that's on it. So what I was going to do was drill a hole in the tank here, but then I found out that these lines go all the way back to about here for each of those. So I have decided I'm going to build a fuel cell for it.
You know how many bad boys you can fit in this? 2.
So I want to be able to keep the fuel gauge and everything working. This was the pump that was in it. I think it's a 255 or something. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to use this or an aftermarket sending unit. So I guess we'll figure that out as we go. I've got my base here. You can see the whole tank's almost a weird triangle. And the sides cut out or made, about to cut them out. And I figured we would go from there. Get these pieces cut, make the top one. I don't know if I'm going to bend that yet or just do 3 pieces for the top and whatever. Figure it out as we go. So let's get started. Let's cut some stuff. Goodness gracious. Sorry, buddy. Dropped you. Alrighty, we got our pieces cut out. We have the sides and the bottom and this side, and I'm just going to set them up, tack them together, and then I'm going to start on the top, get that tacked together, maybe tack up some sides real quick, and then I'm going to test fit it in the car, and hopefully it fits without hitting. Alrighty, that's one side tacked up. Alright, we got everything sides and bottom tacked up. I think I'm going to go ahead and build the back and the front. Tack those. Yeah, we have the back and the front tacked on. Basically built a big casket here. Now we should figure out what we're going to do for a baffle. I think I'm going to put the sending unit in the location that it was, and I'm going to place the pump back here. So mainly what we have to do is keep all the gas coming from the front to the back from going all crazy, and because if the gas runs all the way back here and splashes, it will get a bunch of bubbles in it, the fuel pump will suck it up, and then the car will not run good, and it could go lean, bad things happen. Yep. Okay, so now I'm actually going to do the baffles. I wanted to get this piece in because these walls were moving around, and I didn't want to build a baffle and then pull it in place or push it in place and then all of a sudden they didn't fit. So let me start on that. Here you can see we had made a couple little baffles, just enough room for fuel to get up under here, also here, just so that when the fuel comes rushing it'll hit this and it won't come straight to the back and bubble up all the fuel and make it all crazy. You can see there's plenty of room for the fuel to get in. Next, I will drill a couple of holes for the fill, make the top section, and weld it up. And as you see, we got them marked. For the small hole, I'm going to use this guy. The big hole, I have a hole saw, and it's not quite the right size, but we'll make it work. So this is actually kind of funny. The pipe is 1.5 inches, and the hole I drilled was 1.25 inches. And my hole saw moved enough where it fits. And I messed up. So I have to make that hole bigger. We have the 2 pipes tacked up. We're going to go ahead, make our top piece, and cut out the holes for the sending unit and the fuel pump. I have all the holes drilled. To make it a little bit easier, I went ahead and tacked the rings onto the bottom, test fit the pump. Now it's time to put the top plate on and tack it up. Everything's tacked up nicely. Now I just have to spend some time and weld everything up. Tank's all welded up. We got the pump fitting correctly. It's all test fit. Same with the sending unit. I had to put a little mark to know which way to put it in. And we're going to leak test it. And then I guess all we're going to do left is redo the straps. Because it's wider and it's no longer round.
Well, it looks like you got a bunch of material to make straps out of.
Yeah, we bought a sheet.
Right here.
Woo! Alright guys, see you next time.